You hungry?
His name is Bigote Man. That's Papa Elf. That's Penelope. Gotta warn you guys, this is a sad story, but also a happy story. This is the first day I got my house, and this is what I found on my lawn. Lots and lots of hamsters. Cats. Pardon. I couldn't believe my eyeballs. They were everywhere.
Hello, Daniel. Hello, Daniel.
It's kind of creepy a little bit, but where were these cats coming from? These cats were homeless, but they were pretty friendly and super adorable, I gotta say. But there's one big problem, and that problem is I live in Las Vegas and there's coyotes here. At least that's what the people of Las Vegas say. I actually have never seen any before, but you read online, you know, stories or rumors of coyotes sneaking into neighborhoods, jumping over fences, and they're vicious little animals. Papa Toad here is a worrywart, which is slang for,
I get a little anxious and stressed sometimes.
you know, I just worry for them because these little goofballs became family to me.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. You hungry?
His name is Bigote Man. That's Papa Elf. That's Penelope.
Get it, Penelope, get it.
And that's Benson Boone.
Look at you.
And then, of course, my favorite, Kentucky.
Oh my gosh.
This little guy is the leader of the cat community. He's always the first one to show up at my back door, and he gives all the other little cats the confidence to come up and say,
Can we have food too?
he's the heart and soul to this neighborhood. He's the most friendliest. He's not shy at all. So then, one night, as me and Regina were getting home from, where were we? Who cares? Some sort of shindig. We got home. We pulled into soul to this neighborhood. He's the most friendliest. He's not shy at all. So then, one night, as me and Regina were getting home from, where were we? Who cares? Some sort of shindig. We got home. We pulled into my driveway. It was late at night, probably like midnight, o'clock. And then we heard the weirdest sound. I looked at Regina. She looked at me.
Do you hear that?
She says, yes, I do, Regina. I hear that. So the sound was coming from the bushes. So we went to investigate, and lo and behold, we saw a thing. What is that? That, my little toads, is a baby hamster. It's a baby cat. That looks like a hamster though, doesn't it? Have you ever seen such a young baby cat? Ain't me. Yeah, Penelope got birth. Did birth? Achieved birth? Yeah, she pooped out a little cat, is what I'm trying to say.
Good job, Penelope. Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh my gosh, there's gonna be even more cats in this neighborhood. Are you kidding me? This is crazy. I don't know what to do. Now, fast forward a few weeks, this little baby grew up to be a new little friend of mine that I like to call Little Fellow. Yep, Penelope's the mom, Papa Elf is the papa, and Little Fellow just loved his dad so much.
Meow.
They were always just nonstop cuddling. Look at this. Have you ever seen something so adorable before? Me is the answer to that question. Yep, so not only just Penelope and Kentucky, Bigote Man, Papa Elf, Benson Boone come to my house. Little Fellow just joined the party. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that crazy cat, I tell you. Look at that, the audacity of that one. I just think it's so much fun to have cats in my backyard. So yeah, everything was going amazing. All these cats were having a great time living in the neighborhood. I looked forward to every morning feeding them. And then, one night, coyotes. Yeah, I captured them right on my Ring front camera. You know, like I said, I always heard, oh, there's coyotes in Las Vegas. I never saw them in my neighborhood before. Right there in my front driveway. Now, of course, I was sleeping at the time this happened. I didn't know at the time there was coyotes outside, but yeah, eventually, you know, morning came and I woke up. I walked outside and I noticed on my front lawn, there was flowers, like on this little dirt area of the lawn. That's weird. I have no idea what that is. Must have been my neighbor. So at first I was like, neighbors, what are you doing? This is my lawn. Stay off my property. I didn't think anything of it. And then I just went on with the rest of my day, and it was time to feed the cats. So I do what I usually do. I put down the food, but this time nobody came to get the food. Weird. But then all it took was a little, you know that sound. And then there they were. They all came running, but somebody was missing. And after a little bit of looking around and counting all the cats, I realized the cat that was missing was Kentucky. And so that's when I went back and looked at the Ring cameras. Those flowers are in my front yard because my neighbors, found our boy, Kentucky. He was injured, he wasn't looking too good, and fortunately, he passed away. It seemed like he put up a good fight, I'd like to think he was fighting off the predators, trying to protect this whole neighborhood of cats, and he successfully did. He eventually chased them out of here, They retreated back to the mountains, but Kentucky had quite the battle. Ultimately, he's a hero. Kentucky, if you're watching this right now, brother, in cat heaven, I love you. It's sad. I mean, there's nothing else to say. It is sad. I hear you. It's sad. Oh, does that burp make things a little more light? I didn't mean for that to come out. That really was an accident. Anyway, that's when reality set in for me. It was at that moment I realized this was gonna happen again.